Hey everybody, welcome to the second season of Linzers Lounge. I've taken a long hiatus, but I am back and ready to talk about American Idol and anything else you might want to talk about. Yeah, I haven't been making videos since May, which was when American Idol season 8 wrapped, but I'm back. Um, Little bit of update on my personal life, I guess, if you really care about what happens to me. Lost my job in April, which I think I probably mentioned like 7 times last season. Found a new job in October, so it took me about 6 months to find a new job, but I am now a event manager for a company that works with a major retailer around the area, around the Midwest. Managed 30 people at 3 different locations, so it's definitely a challenge, but I've gotten a lot of really good experience from it. Only part-time, but just doing what I can do for now. Um, November, had to buy a new car. Fortunately, I had my job at that point, but my Grand Am that I had for 4 or 5 years, I think, completely died. The mechanic that I had it towed to literally said, go buy a new car. So I bought a 2009 Saturn Vue, which has been different because I had a little Grand Am before, and this is an SUV, but so far so good. I really like it. It's like sparkly and blue. I don't like having a car payment though. I've never had one of those before, so you gotta do what you gotta do. And in June, I started taking classes towards my master's in strategic leadership. I really liked doing that. I was doing it online through the school that I went to for my undergrad degree. It's called Stevens College in Missouri. A real little tiny women's college. Had a really good time at that school. But I've since suspended my studies for now. Hopefully I'll be going back soon, but all my money is now going to my car payment, so can't do both right now, unfortunately, especially with a part-time job. But yeah, let's see what else. Oh, I got engaged, which is really exciting. Got engaged over the summer. Don't have a wedding date set. Don't know when it'll happen, but I'll let you guys know, and you're all invited. No, I want a very small wedding. But yeah, so that was fun and really exciting. I have been watching Glee. It is my new favorite show. I love it. If you guys been watching it, it's so good. My favorite episode so far is Wheels, which is it's towards later in the season, and it's so good. I love it. Favorite musical number that they've done so far was the boys mashup of It's My Life and Confessions by Usher. I got the DVD for Christmas, and I've, like, the first week that I had it, I literally watched all 13 episodes 3 times each. They've been like 7 days. I was off work that week, so I had a lot of time on my hands, and it was cold here. I didn't want to go outside, so that's what I did. American Idol, let's see. If you guys watched me last year, you'll know that I was a big Chris Allen fan, almost from the beginning, not quite, but almost. And I rooted for him. I was so excited when he won. Came as a big shock even to me. I really thought Adam was going to win, but I don't like Chris Allen's debut single, "Live Like You're Dying," or I don't even know. I don't think I've even really heard the song more than once or twice on the radio. And I will say, I really liked "For Your Entertainment" by Adam Lambert. Uh, I liked his a lot better. I thought that was a really fun song. Didn't think that that was the direction that he was going to go, but I like it. Fortunately, I think because of the whole controversy that happened over his performance on the American Music Awards back in December, his sales really haven't done all that well. And Chris Allen, surprisingly, is outselling Adam Lambert. But it's still early in the game, and who knows, things could get switched up. And Chris is on some new commercial. I don't even know what it was for, but it was on during American Idol last night or tonight. And he sang some, like, a little bar of one of his songs, I would assume, from his album, and it sounded like I was gonna like that song. So hopefully that'll be his next single, because I thought it sounded good. So we'll see. Some switcheroos going on the show this season. No more Paula. We're bringing on Ellen, but for the audition shows, we're just going to have guest judges. First guest judge was Posh, who was in Boston last night, and then tonight we had Mary J. Blige in Atlanta. I don't think either of them really did all that good of a job. Posh, maybe she might have done a nice transition from having Paula to not having Paula, because I thought Posh was very similar to Paula in the way that she judged the people. But Mary J. Blige, I thought, was just bad. She laughed so much. Like, every single contestant, she laughed. And I probably would do the same thing, but that's why I'm not a judge on American Idol. As much as I would really like to be. That would be a really fun job. But I don't have the qualifications, and I don't think Ellen does either. So we'll see how she works out, because I don't know how warranted her criticisms and just commentary on these singers are going to be. It's going to take a couple of weeks till we find out. She should be on Hollywood Week, because I don't think I think that just recently started shooting. So she will be on that. And so we'll see where it goes from there. And this is Simon's last season. So next season he's doing the X Factor, which, if you guys can help me out with this, I'm very confused, because the X Factor is going to be on Fox. And I've watched a couple of clips on YouTube from when Leona Lewis was on the X Factor. I don't really understand the difference between that and American Idol. Can somebody help me out? Is it more than just a singing competition? Can you do other things? Kind of like America's Got Talent, which they have in Britain too, and I think Simon was a judge on that as well. They're all very similar. So if anybody can tell me the difference between American Idol and the X Factor, I'd really like to know. Because it just sounds like they're going to rename American Idol. But I think they're still trying to have American Idol. I don't know. But yeah, like I said, last night was Boston and tonight was Atlanta. Not very many standouts yet this season, I don't think. They've put over 50 people through between the two cities. I didn't write down a whole lot just because it's still early in the season and that was getting very tedious trying to write down everybody's name, especially for the stupid people that didn't get through. I really liked in Atlanta. I thought Atlanta was better than Boston. Vanessa, the little girl from Podunk, Tennessee, who you wouldn't expect to be able to sing like anything, and she kind of pulled a Susan Boyle on us and really kind of blew me out of the water. I don't know what song she sang. I don't think I recognized it, but she did really good, and I'm really, really rooting for her. So hopefully she'll get through Hollywood Week so we can at least see what she does in the semifinal round. She definitely needs to work on her poise and her confidence, and just kind of, she just needs a lot of polishing is probably the best way to put it, because it's a little rough around the edges. She's like, I've never been on an aeroplane before. I don't know, that kind of made me laugh. It was cute. And I do hope she's genuinely like that. I hope it's not an act, because that would kind of be sad and disappointing. But if she's really, genuinely, like that, then good for her. I'm glad that she's gonna take an aeroplane to Hollywood and see what she's made of. And then I also really liked, from Atlanta, Holly, who was the guitar girl. Really, really gimmicky. No one's going to deny that. But it made her stand out in the judges' minds, and she really can sing. And she sang one of my favorite songs from one of my very, very favorite singers, Loretta Lynn. She sang You Ain't Woman Enough to Take My Man. I really, really liked her version of it, so I'm really, really hoping she gets through Hollywood Week and makes it to the semifinals. I think if she tones herself down and really just focuses on her voice, she probably can make it to the top 12 or 10 or whatever they're doing this year. I know that they're going back to the old version of semifinals, so that's good. There's no voting in, it's being voted out, which I think works a lot better. So probably no wild card this year, which I think wild card is fun, but we'll see. A lot of changes on American Idol. Hopefully the show will live up to its standards that it's been so great for this past 8 seasons, and we'll go from there. And this video was probably really horrible. Haven't done one, like I said, for like 6 or 7 months, but I'm going to continue doing them. Ooh. And I will catch you guys next week when they travel to right to Chicago. I don't know who the judges. But I did see Shania Twain, but I don't know if she's was in Chicago, but I saw that she was going to be appearing next week, whether it's here or at the other city. I don't know. But yeah, let me know what you guys thought about the contestants so far. Tell me who you guys like the best. Catch you later. Bye.